talk about something that's kind of heavy today, and that's the concept of rape culture. Rape culture refers to a whole host of attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors that normalize sexual violence against women. The example I would use with my students is the TV show Game of Thrones. There were 17 rapes and attempted rapes portrayed in that series as entertainment. That show is entertaining. And if someone had been the victim of sexual violence, they might not find that so entertaining. They might find it traumatizing, triggering, upsetting, reminding them of their past experience and potential future experiences. So we have a culture that just turns a blind eye to sexual violence towards women. And the perfect example of this is Epstein and Trump. Not just Trump's court case where he's found liable of the sexual assault of a woman, but these ongoing revelations about the Epstein case, including the recent emails that basically say Trump was alone with an underage sex trafficking victim, that this isn't a done deal, that the FBI aren't knocking on his door for questioning, that he isn't behind bars, is just how normalized we've made sexual violence against women and girls. It's just the background noise. It should be the end. It should be the end. There's an allegation. First of all, he's already been found guilty of what a judge called rape of E. Jean Carroll. That should be it. But now there's physical evidence that he was involved with sex trafficking victims. This should be it. But in our culture, what do? We get a bunch of men in Congress that are rallying to prevent these files from being released, that are defending another man against these allegations that are incredibly serious. Every single one of these members of Congress that are trying to block the release of the Epstein files should have their names plastered everywhere as the defenders of pedophiles and rape. But in our culture, it's just, it's just another news story. It's no big deal. They're just females, right? This is how rape culture works. This is how we devalue the voices and the lived experiences of women and bury their trauma for the next generation. This has to end, right? We have to end. Over half of those voters out there are women. So that alone should get these guys to do the right thing. Come on now. Come on. Welcome to the resistance.